I love it.
This house was designed by Jorge Engel.
I'm excited to see San Diego in a way I've never seen it before, and I've lived here.
I truly feel like we just got transported to Italy.
Welcome to Del Mar Country Club. It's super exclusive.
Cheers.
Southern California beach living.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Welcome to the American Dream. This is a show that goes into the real estate markets all over the nation as well as in your local markets. On today's episode, we are going to explore North County, San Diego. Specifically, I'll be showing you the area through the eyes of one of its premier realtors, Sean Caddell. First, let's learn a little bit more about the basics of North County. Along the endless blue coastline that defines the western edge of the country lies San Diego. It's a place that attracts not only sunshine, but people who have decided that if you have only one life to live, you might as well live it at the beach. North County, San Diego is easily one of the most beautiful parts of the city, offering jagged cliffs that break up the surf and pure white sand beaches that remind the locals to clock out early some days and go enjoy the life they have. North County is an inspired community made up of not only beach cottages and bungalows, but also ranches and massive estates that give locals an opportunity to own horses, tennis courts, golf memberships at private clubs, and incredible opportunities with stunning vistas. The views in North County, San Diego are simply beautiful, and from Rancho Santa Fe to Cardiff by the Sea, we will see it all on this episode. We will be showing you why North County, San Diego has become so famous for lifestyle. This episode, we'll be pairing up with local broker Sean Caddell as he shows us why he loves Cardiff and North County, San Diego so much that he decided to make a lifestyle out of moving people to his stunning beachside community. I met up with Sean at Rancho Valencia early in the morning after a spin class, and that's where our journey begins.
So how much fun was that?
I mean, what a perfect way to start the day.
So that's how I start my day almost every day, and that's why I'm filled with energy. I have so many places we're going to go to over the next couple days. Kind of an Olympic training center for dressage and jumping. We're going to go to some houses in Rancho Santa Fe. We're going to do a tour of the beach on a helicopter down the coastline, and then we're going to top it off visiting my very favorite French restaurant in Carlsbad.
Ooh, by the end of this, do you think I'm going to understand what it's like to live a day in the life of Sean?
I hope so.
Okay,
Let's go. Today we're here at Wildflower Estates, and this is the Equestrian Center. And it's both a dressage center and also hunter jumper. The great part is it has both disciplines. Like for example, those are the hunter jumper horses exercising. Over here is where the hunter jumpers actually train, Olympic hopeful and actually past Olympians. So it's a really great professional training center.
We're so close to the water, but you still get so much land, and you feel like you're inland with all of this. I I've heard a lot of talks about Olympians training here too. Talk to me about that.
My partner Guenter is actually right over here. So Guenter's a 3-time Olympian.
Guenter and Kara.
Nice to meet
So
you.
nice to meet you too. Like I heard a lot about Olympians training here, and you're one of them.
Yes, there are actually a few of them around here. I think the climate and the nice weather conditions here are very conducive to our kind of training and for the horses.
Guenter's lucky he gets to train a lot of the Olympic hopefuls or the other trainers that are training other people. He gets to participate with them and coach them.
Nice. So you get to keep your legacy moving and get to be proud of it.
While having the perfect life, you go home, you serve, and it's perfect.
The amazing thing about this farm is there's Olympic caliber and Olympic hopeful riders here, which is great. In fact, one of my very good friends, Anna Buffini, is here.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What are you training for?
I am an Olympic hopeful, like he said. My incredible coach, his partner, Guenter Seidel, has been coaching me for the last couple of years, and we are out here hours and hours a day working our butts off and trying to get to our goal.
Super cool. What's the next competition?
Next competition is in a couple weeks in Temecula, California, wine country. And yeah, so that's the first step to getting to the Olympics.
And Anna was the National Young Rider Champion a couple different years, correct?
Yeah, a couple different years for Young Rider and then the under 25 division, and then we were longlisted for the Olympic trials in 2016, and so we're just going to keep taking the next step one day at a time till we get there.
It's interesting, Anna's mother was also an Olympic athlete, so it's in her genes.
Yeah, thankfully. My dad was on the Irish national soccer team, so they set the bar pretty high.
Awesome. So nice to meet you, Anna.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Del Mar Country Club. It's super exclusive. A lot of the notable people from San Diego that live here do because of the privacy factor. So I wanted to show you the 19th hole.
I thought there was only 18 holes in golf.
Trust me, this is why people really golf.
Okay, this is the true reason people end up golfing.
This is one of my favorite places to meet up with clients and friends. Can you believe this is right down the street from the ocean? It's unbelievable, isn't it? Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Awesome. How are you?
Good.
What's up, Ryan? Good to see you too. Can we join you?
Oh, please do.
So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today was a project that Ryan had going on in Caddell.
We were very fortunate in that we had a wonderful architect who does mostly modern homes. And my wife went to him and said, we want to do this Santa Barbara style Spanish home. And so he was able to combine those two aspects, the modern and the Spanish. And that's where we got the final design.
So for someone who's thinking about doing the same thing, would you advise to do it? Would you go through the process again? Was it worth it?
Yes. In retrospect, I would have told myself to be a little more patient. Other than that, I would say I would absolutely recommend doing it, because if you start from scratch, you're going to get what you want.
Right.
And that's the most important part.
And how cool is it that now we're here in Del Mar and we were just in Cardiff? It's so close. We got here in maybe 13 minutes.
The thing we love the most about Cardiff is you literally have Southern California beach living surrounded by Rancho Santa Fe, which, you know, equestrian, beautiful country clubs like here. And then you have the big city. You have San Diego, 30 minutes to the south, the international airport.
I'm so glad we can get together today. Cheers.
You too. Cheers.
Thank you so much for an awesome day.
Thank you. You showed me your stomping grounds, and I don't think I could have done it any other way.
See, it doesn't even seem like work,
It
like
doesn't?
what we did today.
What a beautiful day checking out the equestrian and country club scenes in North County, San Diego. So much more than just beaches. Now, let's find out what's happening in your neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Wyatt Giles with Concierge Title. We're here with the always wonderful and amazing Khani Zulu.
And I'm Penny Green with Synergy One Lending. We're in East Austin, 78702, one of the hip and artsiest parts of town. Let's go in and see what Khani has to say.
Hey y'all, this is Khani Zulu with Realty Austin. Super excited to be here today to introduce you to one of Austin's cultural icons. Her name is Andrea Ariel. She's an award-winning multidisciplinary artist who's also a mentor of mine. Fun fact about me, I used to be a dancer and was in her company. But we're here to talk about her home. She bought a 1907 Victorian home about 20 years ago, and instead of tearing it down and building a brand new modern home, she decided to keep the integrity and soul and bones of that old Victorian home and rebuild in the style and character of that era, which again just feeds to the community, adds to her contribution to the neighborhood, and again, I just can't wait for you guys to see it.
Hi, Connie.
Hey, Andrea, nice to see you.
You as well.
Thank you so much for having me in your beautiful home.
You're welcome.
I wanted to come here today and talk about this gorgeous home. I think you told me it was built in 1907. And I think it's just really special that you guys bought this home and, unlike most people in this area, didn't tear it down, and that you decided to rebuild and maintain the integrity and original soul of what this home was. So can you tell me more about it?
Absolutely. Well, this was an original T-frame, and these houses are still around the neighborhood, but a lot of them have been torn down and turned into two-story buildings. And so when it came time to remodel, we took the ideas of the original rooms and the transoms and such, extended that throughout the house. The front door, the original back door, was right here.
Wow.
And there was this lovely light between here.
It was tiny.
It was really, really tiny house. It was super tiny. And we decided when we remodeled to take this 8-foot foyer and carry it through the whole house, and then have a back door where you can see the light.
I mean, this is amazing. To me, this is a runway. We can dance our way down the hallway.
I dance in this room very much.
I bet you do. So I remember one time dancing with you.
Yes.
Long time ago. So about 20 years ago or so.
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah, something like that. When I first originally started the company, Connie was part of the company.
Yeah, so cool.
It's so great to reconnect with you.
So talk more about, sourcing the materials and, how did this all come to be?
Well, I think that creating this house was very much like how I make artistic projects.
Wow.
I bring together collaborators from different artistic forms. So with the house, it was like collaborators from the community.
That's amazing.
People who helped me with the tile, people who helped me with the paint colors, and the wood flooring and the windows, and the style of lighting to use that would keep the Victorian modern connection happening throughout.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I mean, you did a great job. So speaking of your work, I want to know what you're working on right now.
Well, I am working on a new show called Rally. Rally is going to be at the Mexican American Cultural Center June 13th through 16th.
Okay,
So don't miss it. We're working on a piece that celebrates the individual and our personal power and how we come together to create something new and foster hope and celebrate unity. So it's a sort of a celebratory piece. And we're really excited.
Speaking of celebrating,
yes.
Cheers to that. Cheers to your beautiful home.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for having me today. And we'll see you guys next time on The American Dream.
So we've seen the recreational lifestyle in North County, San Diego. Now it's time to see how people really live here. This is where Sean's expertise really comes in handy. Only an agent at his level can show us homes of this caliber.
So Kara, this is a new listing that I have coming up, and it's a European-inspired estate. It's called the River Trail.
I truly feel like we just got transported to Italy.
Well, wait till you get inside. It's even better than Italy.
Okay, let's go.
Come on.
Nice.
So this is one of my very favorite parts of this house. Check this out. His and her couches.
Oh my gosh.
His and her TVs.
These couches deserve a flop.
They do.
So you have a TV, I have a TV. There's no fighting. Fireplace in the middle. So is this kind of what makes it feel like Italian? You've got these like huge beams.
I like to say more European inspired versus Italian because it's not that specific, which is awesome because it translates over many different design styles and many different tastes. Like for example, we have this unbelievable billiard room, we have a theater room, we have a wine cellar.
What I'm noticing too is this house has a lot more details than a lot of other homes that I see in terms of the walls. The architecture is very intricate. This is awesome. Okay, where are we going now?
We're gonna go to my second favorite part, which is the office. It's the best office I've ever seen.
Let's go. Wow.
Isn't this awesome? Can you imagine conducting business from here every day?
So when you watch Cribs, I feel like they always say the magic happens in the master. I feel like the magic happens in this room.
I think if you have a house like this, you gotta work hard to pay for it. It's pretty awesome with the master that opens up into the pool area and the guest house. We're just under 12,000 square feet. Then there's the workout room, there's a sauna.
And beyond this beautiful lot, you see the golf course. It's beautiful.
It's really like your own estate. And then we have an outdoor kitchen here.
This is the life.
It is the life.
It really
Could be
is.
yours.
Oh, hopefully.
So now we're at Las Ventanas, and it's completely different than the house we just saw. It couldn't be more different because that's the European style of a home. And this one is contemporary, it's modern, it's super cool, super slick.
I feel like we're at the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of architecture, and I cannot wait to see what the inside looks like.
This is like a James Bond house.
With the shades and the house, I feel it all.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, Sean, Kara.
Charna, how are you?
Great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thanks for having us today. I can't wait to share your house with her because we just came from a European style home, and this is like the epitome of contemporary and modern.
It's exciting. Come on in.
You know what's so interesting about this house? I've been here probably 5 times now, and every time I come, it's like peeling an onion back because there's so many different layers to this house.
Right.
The architect was really in touch with a certain look of his style. The minute we saw it, we knew this was it. The privacy, the beauty of the area, the exclusivity of it. It was homey, yet exactly what we wanted in terms of contemporary and modern. And we entertain, so the flow that we get for entertaining our guests is amazing. We've got our bar, theater, kitchen, the living room and dining room are right around the corner, and it's so conducive to having a great time and a great party.
And I feel like this house would be killer for entertaining.
It is, and speaking of that, follow me to the bar.
Okay.
What do you think? You have time for a little cocktail?
So this house was designed by Jorge Engel, and he's out of La Jolla. And this is about 8,800 square feet.
Well, I think it's just, you know, the theme of the house, and it's ironic that we're on Las Ventanas, which means the windows, and the house is full of them. And the shape of the windows in certain areas ties into how he softened the ceilings, and he just built it with such architectural integrity and kind of genius, honestly. The house is really kind of like a home sculpture. Shall we go and check out the pool area?
Absolutely. I'm dying to see the back.
All right, well, come this way. Follow me.
Don't forget your martini.
All right, you guys. Here it is. Here's the money shot.
This is so amazing out here.
Wow. This backyard is astounding.
It's pretty unbelievable.
Okay, now for the part we've been waiting for this whole time. We're headed to the beach, but Sean insisted there's a much more exciting way to take in the coastline. I can't wait to show you what we did.
So for educated, great realtors, it's actually like more interesting, more fun. It's more of a business. It's more professional.
Yes,
I
that's
believe.
a really good point. James, what do you think?
James, I have something to say about that. This actually isn't James.
Oh my God! Seth, what are you doing here?
So Mark, I really want to take Tara on a tour of the coastline.
I'm excited to see San Diego in a way I've never seen it before, and I've lived here.
Can we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Traffic approaching the harbor, Cessna southbound, 3,500.
Wow, look at how nice the waves look. You can't see that from the freeway or on the other side, so you have to...
And look, we're not in traffic. The racetrack looks so beautiful from the sky, right? So does Del Mar.
It'd be fun to bet on horses and watch them from up here.
And then you just call somebody down below.
Yeah, 50,000 on number 8. Wow, this is so drop-dead gorgeous. Do I ever have to leave?
And then we're gonna drop in. That's Torrey Pines State Park.
This is my favorite hike in San Diego.
The only way to see our city, the most phenomenal way to see our city. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark, times a million. You're watching The American Dream, the only show to bring you national and local real estate trends every week. Now it's time to see what's happening in your own backyard.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Welch, owner and broker of Evolve 360 Realty, and I love real estate, and Austin is all about weird, and today we're going to combine the two, and we're going to take you on the Austin Weird Homes Tour. Hi, so today we're here with Dave and Chelle, who are the founders and CEO of the Weird Home Tours, to tell us a little bit about the passion behind what made you start the Weird Homes Tour.
Yeah, so my wife and I have always been entrepreneurs and owned a variety of businesses, and we were out for a walk in North Austin and just saw kind of a weird, crazy home, and we're like, who lives there? What's going on? And Shelley was like, we need to go on the Weird Homes Tour.
It's all about Austin, right?
And we went home, no such thing, so we started the business.
Oh, wow. Okay, so with that, you've had it how many years now?
This is our 6th year in Austin, and we're in multiple cities.
And I love it because I've been on all 6 home tours, and they're different every year, and so you've been able to enhance every year and add new homes. And so with that, you've also got a charity element. So tell us about the charities that you're supporting.
That's right. In the past, we've supported a lot of affordable housing. We believe Austin's a tough place to live in, so we give 10% of the tour to affordable housing. And this year it's LifeWorks, and they help youth get off the street and into affordable housing.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so in addition to that, you've got how many homes this year?
We've got 8 homes this year, and you guys are at our VIP home.
So now we're with Miss Lois, who is the owner of the Under the Sea home here on the Austin Weird Homes Tour. And to say your home is weird is actually a compliment. And I've loved coming to see your home for several years on tour. So tell us a little bit about your home. You've owned it for how many years?
I moved in October 1st of '93.
And I've seen it evolve and develop all through the years. So tell us about your passion and your collections.
Okay. Each room got its color changed.
Yes.
One at a time.
Okay.
When I moved in, I painted everything white because I thought, I lived in apartments. I thought everything was supposed to be white.
As a canvas.
Yes, and then I realized that I owned it and I could do color.
Right.
So there's at least 29 colors.
Oh my gosh, and they're gorgeous.
And none of them, they're all out of, I always say, out of the 64 color box of crayons. My first collection was my match collection.
You've got matches, you've got hats, you've got one of everything.
Yes, I have little tiny shoes, and I have, I'm looking around going, what else do I have? I have a Rolling Stones collection, I have a rock collection, I have a teapot collection.
Your salt and pepper shaker collection makes me giggle.
I have a troll doll collection.
Yes, you do. I love that one. And it's called the Under the Sea house because it's got a fence around it that's got Under the Sea theme. Your driveway is Under the Sea theme. And your car is an Under the Sea theme.
Yes, Mermania.
Mermania.
And I've done 5 cars.
Okay.
And I had a Peaches on the Beaches car. I had Carsmos. I had a Rolling Stones car. And I had Psyched Out was my first car, and it was a 58 Volkswagen Bug.
Oh my gosh.
So I've had 5 cars since '99, and Mermania is the one that won first place in Houston one year in its category.
And if somebody wants to come and see more, they can come and stay here as a VRBO.
Oh yes. Yeah, in the back I have an Airbnb.
Thank you so much for sharing your home with us today. We have loved seeing it and taking a tour with
great.
the Austin Home Store.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us in Austin for the Weird Home Store. We'll see you soon on The American Dream.
Hello, this is Monica Fabbio with Compass Real Estate, and I am here today, beautiful day at 70 Rainey. It's a high-rise development downtown Austin. We are on about 110 feet up in the air. This is a park that's up, and we are at an amenity deck. There's about 21,000 square feet of amenities, and I'm here with the developer. This is CJ Sackman. And tell us first about how this came to be, like your vision for 70 Rainey.
Well, when we first came down from New York, seeing Rainey Street for the first time about 5 years ago, we noticed there were a lot of different elements. Obviously the character of the street, but also adjacency to Waller Creek and the views and all of the greenery that encompass that. And we really looked to incorporate that into high-rise living.
So this amenity deck, it's the most square footage of amenities of all of downtown for the number of residents. The first 9 have moved in, first 9 residents, and super exciting. The penthouse, the views here, that is a big plus, and there will not be obstructed, so you can see the Lady Bird Lake. It's a beautiful, beautiful view. We're walking through gardens. They have dog parks. They have a yoga studio, workout room, pool table, game area, an amazing hot tub. Y'all's hot tub. I can't wait to come visit. We also have the swimming pool, all with a view. And then Waller Creek, there's some things going on with that in the future as
the
well.
Waller Creek redevelopment, we're very excited for sort of a more ecological creek running through, a lot of great parks and infrastructure improvements right through downtown, so we're very excited to be right next door to it.
Well, and that's another thing about y'all's building is y'all have a wall and you have beautiful plants, graceful vines all coming down off the building. It kind of softens it. You really do feel it's very indoor, outdoor, more of an organic building, I would say. Well, we would love to see one of the units. I know that y'all have a model that we can walk through.
Yeah, well, Mark Zeff, he was inducted in the Interior Design Hall of Fame. We are so proud of what he's done here and excited to show you.
This is the second project for Mark Zeff in Austin, right? He did the Hotel Van Zandt, which is
right
nearby as well. So when you don't want your family staying with you, they can just go to the hotel. All right, well, thank you. It's so beautiful. We're gonna go take a look.
Great.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be here. This is amazing. You look amazing. You've had a long week as sales manager of 70 Rainey. You've had your first move-in.
We have.
How'd it
so
go?
it has been wonderful, and everyone's really happy, which is what it's all about. So we have, I think, officially 9 people living here, and we're doing closings, and we are just over 75% sold. So things have been busy the last couple of months.
Well, that's because it is so phenomenal. We talked a little bit about Mark Zeff and the design, so we thought let's come up and look at the model home.
Yeah.
Which, is going to be the office as well.
Yes.
So show us around.
Absolutely. So within our kitchen, we have concealed refrigerator and dishwasher. So you have a really pretty seamless look. 3 kitchen palettes that run throughout. This happens to be the white and natural. Mark Zeff actually worked with Watermark and sketched out all of our plumbing fixtures, so they're custom and specific to 70 Rainey. So you're not going to see them anywhere else, which is kind of nice.
Beautiful.
Making our way into the master here. I think that, you know, we're known for those western-facing water views, but of course, we actually catch the river as it bends around on the east as well, especially as further up in the building. This is our D1 floor plan. It's a 2-bedroom plus study, 1,697 square feet. This will run from the 12th floor up to the 22nd floor, starting at 1.225. But what's really nice, you have great natural light within the entire unit. Again, those plumbing fixtures run throughout the bathroom. I love this just light-filled study here. And you know, with the height restrictions put in place with the airport, you do have that really green, expansive view on the east. So I think it's pretty underrated. Our views, east and west, you know, just unparalleled.
There, no, literally so it's how many floors, remind me?
So 34 stories, 164 residences.
Yes, so the penthouse, which those aren't quite done. There's actually a white box one for 4.7 million, but you can get in here for 540,000 as well.
You can.
But those views, it's some of the most beautiful unobstructed views. You've got to see it. Come check it out. We are going to need to come back when everything's completely done.
We
have
would
to do
love that.
And now we need to go to the 11th floor again, the amenity deck, and just enjoy this beautiful day. Let's go sit in the garden alcove, and
absolutely.
We will see you next time.
I'm Wyatt Giles with Concierge Title.
And I'm Penny Green with Synergy One Lending.
What a wonderful day. This
Oh,
building is
gorgeous.
amazing. The views are awesome. And being from Austin, you have to come see this for yourself.
And if you want to purchase property in the area, you need to contact Monica Fabbio or one of our other Austin power players on the American Dream.
We'll see you next time in Austin.
After seeing so much of North County, San Diego with Sean, I'm starting to become sold on why Sean thinks it's the best place in the world. And after showing me around town, it was definitely time to wrap up with a good meal at one of Sean's favorite restaurants.
So we're here today with my friend John Resnick, and he just opened June à Chelle, my very favorite restaurant in San Diego. Can you tell us about your inspiration for opening such an awesome place?
Yeah, so June Jolie, we've been here for just a month now on State Street in Carlsbad Village. I think the inspiration for the restaurant was really the community, first and foremost. So we have Campfire right down the street, which we've had for about 2.5 years. And we opened that because we wanted to create something special for the community to come in, eat some good food, have some good drinks. Our friends bought this building. It used to be a secondhand furniture store. We started talking about doing a restaurant here. And so for us, the inspiration really is about what does the community want and maybe need, and then we try to take a bit of a risk. And if it's something we get excited about, then we want to do it. So our chef, Andrew Bachelier, had just come back from a trip to Paris, and we thought we could do something kind of special and unique for the area.
And we're on State Street, so we're in Carlsbad, in the downtown district, and it's cool because there's so much life here, so it really adds that new element that I think Carlsbad really needs. What do you think when people come in here? What's their favorite thing?
People seem kind of equally excited about the space and the food.
Your food is very different than most restaurants in town. Where do you get most of your ingredients?
We definitely try to be as much of a locally sourced restaurant as possible. So in terms of our produce, things are coming from a variety of local farms. Our raw bar, we have oysters from the Pacific Northwest to the East Coast to right over here at the Carlsbad Aqua Farm. In terms of meat, we do source a little bit farther away for some of those things because the ranches in San Diego, unfortunately, aren't really here yet.
Dining is becoming so much more than food. It always has been. It's an experience, and I feel like Campfire and this, it truly is. You know when you're going there, it's an experience.
They say that it used to be that you would go out to dinner and a show, and now dinner is the show.
It's the show. Well, with all this talk about the food, the drinks, do we get to try any of it?
We're gonna have a glass of wine. How's
Woohoo! I love it.
Just
Even
one?
better.
that? It depends. All right. Thank you, John.
Cool. Thank you so much, John. That was awesome. It's been another great episode of The American Dream. Thank you, Sean Caddell, for showing me North County in a way I've never seen it before. Thanks to all of our partners around the nation for continuing to produce great content. And thanks to our viewers for making this show possible. We'll see you next week for another great episode.